like now to invite Her Excellency, the Ambassador of Bosnia and Herzegovina to the Kingdom of Norway, Dr. Frode Andersen, to address.
Esteemed representatives of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Kingdom of Norway, Your Excellencies, dear members of Bosnian community, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, thank you for being with us this evening as we celebrate the Statehood Day of Bosnia and Herzegovina, a day that reminds us of the values and our identity. On the 25th of November 1943, Bosnia and Herzegovina restored its statehood and affirmed its historical uniqueness, equality and place within the European space. Today, Bosnia and Herzegovina is a responsible member of international community. As a full member of the United Nations, the Council of Europe, the OSCE, and many regional initiatives, our country contributes to dialogue, peace, and global security. Despite challenges, we continue to show that we belong naturally to the European family, not only geographically, but also through the values we uphold: solidarity, tolerance, and openness. Our relations with the Kingdom of Norway hold a specific place in our foreign policy. They are built on trust, respect, and lasting friendship in difficult times, but also in the present through Norwegian support for reforms, European and Euro-Atlantic integration, education, development, and stronger institutions in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Allow me to express this connection through the words of the Norwegian humanitarian, scientist, and the diplomat Fridtjof Nansen, who wrote, "A person's greatest strength lies in not giving up hope, nor giving up on another human being." We recognize a similar message in the words of our famous writer Meša Selimović, who reminded us, "People are one another's greatest need." They meet in the same idea. Distances become shorter when people reach out to one another, and the hardest moments are easier when we are not faced alone. As we mark our Statehood Day, we celebrate resilience, unity, and the belief that building bridges always brings value. Bosnia and Herzegovina remains a country of diversity that connects, a country aware that its greatest prosperity comes from its people all over the world, and that our future rests on dialogue, openness, and peace. Thank you for sharing this evening with us, for celebrating this day, and for strengthening the ties between Bosnia and Herzegovina and the Kingdom of Norway. Happy Statehood Day of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
I invite now Mr. Frode Andersen, Director General of European Affairs and Trade Policy in the Ministry of Foreign Arts of Kingdom of Norway, to address.
Not too close to the mic, please. So, Excellencies, distinguished guests, draga voda. I thought I should start in Bosnian. Želim zahvaliti ambasadorici zaposlenja u ambasada na pozivu. Prije svega, sretan dan državnosti Bosne i Hercegovine. Prije više od 20 godina u Prijedoru cijeli govor sam odražao na bosanskom jeziku. Kada sam bio zamjenik šefa misije u norveškoj ambasadi u Sarajevu. Puno je vremena od tad prošlo, bio sam mladi. Zato je sigurno da sada predjem na engleski kako biste mi svi mogli razumjeti. That was hard. Pronouncing these words bring me back to vivid memories from my first posting in Bosnia and Herzegovina, which is now more than 25 years ago. That was my first foreign posting, but I will now switch to English and keep it in English. Allow me to start by congratulating you on the Statehood Day, all of you here today. Following the independence of Bosnia and Herzegovina in 1992, Norway and Bosnia and Herzegovina have cooperated closely across many sectors, including education, demining, peace and reconciliation, the judiciary and business sector, just to name a few. Our cooperation has been reinforced by the close people-to-people contact between our two countries. Almost 10,000 Norwegian men and women in uniform served in Bosnia and Herzegovina between 1992 and 2020. I was one of them as a young captain in the Norwegian army. Today, there are almost 20,000 persons with roots from Bosnia and Herzegovina residing in Norway, being a source of pride and innovation and contributing positively to both our societies. Some of you are here today. Since the establishment of bilateral relations more than 30 years ago, Norway has strived to pursue a policy in Bosnia and Herzegovina which is balanced and based on mutual respect. We remain deeply committed to assist Bosnia and Herzegovina's continued efforts to become more closely integrated with the rest of Europe. Not least because a more closely integrated Europe, from Norway in the north to Bosnia and Herzegovina in the southeast, will strengthen European security, promote democratic values and economic growth. With that in mind, we welcome the adoption of the reform agenda earlier this year, paving the way for significant investments and further progress of reforms in Bosnia and Herzegovina. That will create jobs, boost growth and enhance ties between Norway, Bosnia and Herzegovina and the rest of Europe. As we wish you all a happy Statehood Day, let's celebrate the achievements you have made and those to come. Here's to a friendship that grows stronger. Još jednom sretno, prijatelji. Živjeli.
Now we will proceed with a video message of His Excellency Dr. Denis Bećirović, member of the Presidency of Bosnia and Herzegovina, who will address on the occasion of the Statehood Day of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Dragi prijatelji i uvaženi bosansko-hercegovački patrioti širom Europe i svijeta, poštovane dame i gospodo, zadovoljstvo mi je poželjeti vam dobrodošlicu na obilježavanju Dana državnosti Bosne i Hercegovine u ambasadi Bosne i Hercegovine u Oslu. Dozvolite mi da posebno pozdravim predstavnike parlamenta Kraljevine Norveške, predstavnike Ministarstva vanjskih poslova Kraljevine Norveške, uvažene članove diplomatskog kora, poštovanu ambasadoricu Dedić, predstavnike Bosansko-hercegovačke zajednice u Kraljevini Norveškoj, sve goste i prijatelje Bosne i Hercegovine koji se odazvali današnjem prijemu. Vaše prisustvo čini ovaj dan još svečanijim i potvrđuje snažno prijateljstvo i partnerstvo koje povezuje naše dvije države. Dan državnosti Bosne i Hercegovine je državni praznik koji afirmira ljudska prava i građanske slobode. Svi građani i narodi Bosne i Hercegovine mogu biti ponosni na svoju domovinu i Dan državnosti Bosne i Hercegovine. On je besmrtno djelo najnaprednijih ljudi tog vremena. To je neuništiva tekovina. Negiranje vrijednosti koje simbolizira Dan državnosti Bosne i Hercegovine je besmisleno. Dragi prijatelji, pronađimo snage da na površinu izvučemo pozitivnu bosansko-hercegovačku memoriju. Ideje Zavnobiha upućuju na zajedništvo, mir i toleranciju. Zato su te ideje danas aktuelnije više nego ikada. U posljednjih 1000 godina naša država je preživjela ono što ne bi mogla ni jedna druga i uprkos svemu opstala je. Demokratske snage moraju strpljivo graditi pozitivniji društveni ambijent u našoj državi. Ne smijemo nikada pokleknuti pred destruktivnim snagama. Naši strateški ciljevi su članstvo u Europskoj uniji i NATO-u. Mi smo nedjeljivi dio Europe i naša budućnost je u Europskoj uniji i NATO-u. Ne postoji alternativa našem članstvu u Europskoj uniji i NATO-u. Zato nastavljam predvoditi demokratske snage koje budućnost naše države vide u evropskim i evroatlantskim integracijama. Budimo pokretači pozitivnih promjena. Našoj domovini trebaju državnici koji su spremni da se bore za ostvarenje vizije evropske i demokratske Bosne i Hercegovine. Trebaju nam hrabri lideri koji će imati snage da društvu kažu istinu i da se bore protiv nepravde. Vjerujmo u evropsku Bosnu i Hercegovinu. Čuvajmo ljude i zemlju. Čuvajmo posebno djecu i mlade ljude. To su naša djeca i ona zaslužuju mirnu i sigurnu budućnost. Sretan nam dan državnosti naše domovine Bosne i Hercegovine.
It is with great pleasure and honor that we welcome folklore ensemble Tutet, who will now present our traditional national dance. joined us tonight, and I wish you the most pleasant evening.